Should I actually go by his title? Nah. I'm gonna call it the MCU Girl Powered. The Girl Powered MCU. Apparently, thanks to Wonder Woman over there, it's scary funny where it's like, and they didn't really learn their lesson, did they? They didn't learn the freaking story at all. So here is what occurred. Just like how WB is freaking out that they got a cinematic universe. Oh my gosh, we gotta scrape and do a cinematic universe of our own. Who cares about the other characters? Who cares about them getting their own movies? Let's just rush and give us Justice League as fast as possible. And they did that. And well, the only thing that messed up that happened was that many people wanted to have the Zack Snyder cut. That basically eventually happened, and it's like, yeah, and in the end, I don't know. Was it a good success? I mean, well, they did have Wonder Woman 2, and this is where the story gets to the point of where it's like, and you see, just because they have a superwoman, an actual hero that's a woman, doesn't mean that they actually are able to check mark and say, see, look what we got. Because Wonder Woman 2 did so damn horrible. This technically should get to the point where they're like, and apparently it's just overrated to have a superwoman, a girl superhero, a woman superhero, and be able to be like, because, well, unless you know how to use them, you're going to end up with Wonder Woman 2, which everyone is saying, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to this shit? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like no one really remembers what's the main thing. And they're now forcing things without remembering what the most important thing is. You need to have a story. And the story should never be overshadowed by any politic, anything you want to put in there. As long as the story is right there, being the loudest one here, we're good. Like, for instance, let's just say that there's like a soloist, or at least there is a musical background, right? You don't want the drums to be louder than any of the thing, even the singer. It's like the singer is supposed to be the loudest one that there is. But yet here's the drums going, and you can't even hear the musician sing. You can't hear the singer sing. That's not good. And that's what many of the people are doing, and that's what everything is going on here. So we have some sad victims, which I was like, well, even though it was a nice little nod being like, yep, you see, isn't that awesome? You see A Squad. And I mean, I forgot what it's called. I think it was A Squad. It's like, you see, they have something here. And it's like, well, it was good to give them a nod and stuff. You know, I kind of would have liked to have lots of pairings, but, well, they were the most important pairing that there is. And I'm like, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It didn't wow me. It's fine. I'm just saying it kind of was fine. Personally, it would have just been good if they had the original Avengers in one shot and all of them working together. We didn't have the Hulk we didn't have the Hulk, and we didn't have Hawkeye together with the freaking three. Because the three came out and they fought against Thanos. Hawkeye was still down there having to defend the gauntlet, and I think Hulk was also down there. I think that's true as well. So that's the part where it's like, yeah, and we didn't get a nice little part where the original Avengers, except no Black Widow, sadly, then that means that someone has to not take up her mantle, but someone has to replace her at least. Yeah, someone had to replace her at least. Maybe even get to the point of where it's like, oh, well, technically, it was supposed to be the Wasp in Avengers, not Black Widow. And it's like, okay, well then give the freaking Wasp in there, and there we go. Hey, a nice little Easter egg of what would have happened. Hey. So let's see, what's the other ones? Of course, Avengers Endgame doesn't only just have that, but they also have Star-Lord getting kicked in the balls and punched in. I'm like, even though that's emasculating, the thing is that he kind of fucking deserved it. I mean, everyone looks at freaking Star-Lord and is mean balling. They were mean balling him when Infinity War ended. They mean balled him. Me included. Me included. So for him to get kicked in the balls and punched in the face, I'm like, he deserves more than that. It's like, and he got dusted too. It's like, that don't mean shit. It's like, that don't mean freaking damn shit. I would have preferred he got freaking more than that. I would have rather he lived those 5 years and be like, oh shit, look what I've done. Oh shit, I should have kept my emotions. I should have kept my emotions. I allowed my emotions to do anything. Oh damn. It's like, I would have preferred that, but that means that he would have to be with freaking Iron Man and with Nebula, which I'm like, no, he deserves to be alone. No, he deserves to be freaking alone somewhere for 5 years. I would prefer he would just got like maybe, Thanos was able to just go flunk before anything. He just got flunk, and Star-Lord just phew, to some area that they couldn't really get to because damn, that was far. And I'm like, yeah, and so those two just left him. There we go. Those two just left. He'll be resourceful. He'll find some way to get off that planet, but still, I would have preferred that those two would not interfere with Star-Lord for 5 years being like, oh fuck, look what I've done. Oh fuck, I should have actually kept my emotions, shouldn't I? Oh fuck. That would have been that would have been torture enough. That would have been justice there. That would have been vengeance right there. Okay, the next one was what they did to Ant-Man and the Wasp. The fact that the Wasp was raised higher, and they actually gave Ant-Man like lots and lots of goofy stuff. But personally, I'm like, even that's what happened, I'm like, I'm okay with it though. What about Girl Ghost? Well, the thing is that I hear exactly the potential Ghost could have had. And sadly, it just leads to one thing. Dun 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 dun. And that's what basically I feel. Is that, yeah, what if we'll fix this? What if we'll give us an actual ghost that works? There we go. It's like, it's either what if we'll do it or Doctor Strange multitude of madness, multiverse of madness. Either way, it's like that might actually throw it. And then of course we have Black Widow, which is like, yeah, Black Widow looks kind of stupid. I don't think she looked kind of stupid. I think it was fine, even though it's like, but there's so many people asking so many damn questions, even some many women. If you had the samples, why the fuck didn't you just take the samples and run? I mean, you had the briefcase, you should have took the briefcase. Like, what the fuck? It just gets very messed up where it's like many people are asking questions of why in the world did she not do this, but instead she did this. That's kind of sad. And then we have Taskmaster, who is a girl now, and I'm like, that's okay, I guess, but I don't think she's going to be able to do anything more. I'm just saying. It's like we might see her be used maybe in what was it called? Maybe used in Thunderbolts, but I doubt it. So pretty sure she's gone too. So that means another character for dun 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 dun. Where it's like, yep. Because you can't really use Taskmaster as much as you want. You can't use Ghost as much as you want because of this. Yeah. Let's see what else he chose. Oh, of course, Captain Marvel. And the fact that Captain Marvel did two things, which the first one was okay, considering the freaking dude who's like, smile, baby. You gotta smile. Girls like look great when they smile. And I'm like, well, he didn't really deserve it, but either way, someone's gonna get their car jacked or motorcycle jacked, and his stuff will be jacked too. So it's like, no matter what, someone's gonna get their shit jacked. So might as well just give it to him. Might as well. It's like, what about the people in freaking damn Terminator 2? He's like, take off your clothes. What? Take off your clothes. Do you think that freaking dude over there deserved losing all his clothes? Do you think he deserved that? Yeah, he maybe is insulting and crap, but still, it's like, think about it. He might have a lady back home. He might actually have wife and kids. We don't know. We don't know. But I can tell you one thing. He totally is stranded. Maybe even one of his friends was able to give him a ride home, but damn, he's butt ass naked and pretty sure they would definitely get pulled over by the police. So his night is not going to go good. Will that change him? No, that's going to make him more angry. Like, fuck that. He's going to get more angry. I'm shocked that he didn't even come back in Terminator 2 somewhere later being like, hey, bastard, give me my freaking motorcycle back, you bitch. It's like, I'm shocked that he didn't come back and just get killed. I'm shocked that he didn't do it. Let's see anything else. So, apparently some of the Disney Plus shows got it. Apparently Hawkeye season 2 has been canceled. Damn. Well, I thought they weren't going to go with season 2 anyways. Yeah. And plus, it's like, it makes sense that they were going to go to that next. I mean, what else would they do? Just saying, what else would they do? Let's see, Loki with, his variant, which is like, well, I think it's okay. It's a variant. It's another story that they're telling. What other story would they really tell without the variant? I'm just saying. What, you want them to have blonde hair variant? Another, I don't know I don't know what you want. Then, of course, you have WandaVision. And personally, I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, but I do have to admit, it's pretty disturbing. Oh, yeah, and also Falcon and Winter Soldier with the girl over there, part of the Resistance. Yeah, she did. I was sickened of her. She sickens me. And definitely sickens me. It's like, yeah, that's kind of messed up. She is definitely sickening. And it's kind of funny that with all of it, mostly in Disney Plus, it's kind of how disturbing. That's like, you're beautiful. You're awesome. You did that all by yourself. It's like, why in the world do they need a freaking damn pep talk? Some of them seems pretty weird. And it's like, okay, do I really have to actually listen to this? It's like, can we fast forward? Because, yeah, I don't think you need a freaking pep talk. All you need to do is just, transform into the new hero that you're going to become, or, better. I mean, I guess when it comes to Sylvie does need some pep talk, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just many things that's like, looking at it now, it's like, okay, that's a bit kind of gross. Okay. So they have no plan for the future. All it is now is just, victory laps. So let's hope the victory laps isn't too bad, but it seems that there's going to be 50% more women. It's going to be like women heroes, more than 50% women heroes in the MCU from now on. As long as they have good stories, it's cool. Make sure that you don't put whatever you want to do in front of the story. And DC has so many shows that shows you how not to fuck up. Wonder Woman 2 shows you that. Batwoman shows you that. And I think maybe even a few others. But it's like, see, do not wreck what you got here. Just because you don't have a superhero woman that isn't one of the ones that's like, yeah, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's kind of meaningless. I look at WB. They didn't even treat Wonder Woman with respect. The second movie was horrible and awful. They didn't treat Wonder Woman with respect. The only ones who treated Wonder Woman with respect is the animated. The animated Wonder Woman was treated with so much respect, it's not even funny. Which is like, yeah, guys, couldn't you just copy what the animated version did and not say shit? That's all. That's all you gotta do. I don't give a care. Because many people aren't gonna watch the animated. So, might as well just rip it off. It'll be good. I think you'll be okay. But they didn't, and it suffered. The second one suffered, and I'm pretty sure there won't be a Wonder Woman 3, and even if there is, it's so delayed it's not even funny. I doubt that they're even going to continue on with that agenda of we're gonna hire a woman director. It's like, hire a woman director who knows how to freaking direct good enough. And writers too that can write good enough. Other than that, all you have is just another one waiting to go. So it's good that you don't have one. It's good because at least you won't be able to wreck any of them. But sadly, due to what's going on right now, even though you don't have any of them, now you're scrambling to try to get some. And in the process, you kind of might be wrecking stories and characters along the way. I don't think that's the way to go. I really hope that you can snap out of this and remember that story is more important than anything. Girls don't have any freaking superhero to look up to? Oh, well, that just sucks. But hey, the good news is that they have stories to enjoy, though. Stories to inspire you. It's like gender should not even matter. Being a hero is being a hero. It doesn't matter who you're looking at the screen. As long as you are inspired to do something, to do your part, to do better in the world. That's what we really want. For you not to have someone that's just like you on screen, I'm sorry that that's how it is. I mean, you can sprinkle them in, which I really hope that they're not just going to be like Total Man. It's like, Total Man, hell yeah. And it's like, yeah, freak the women, freaking heroes that are around. They're not going to do that. But I'll still say one thing is that story is more important and inspiration is more important than actually trying to get someone on screen that looks just like them. Because if you do that, sadly, it could just end up being a crappy job of them showing how they're heroes. Kind of a crappy job, just saying. But the good news is that I don't think it's not that bad, but you also will damage some characters along the way, which is not a good idea. And sadly, you just make us point and look at dun 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 dun.